In 2001, the Brazilian government made a groundbreaking move which enabled them to institute federal law, the City Statutes. This followed after more than 2 decades of debates and negotiations by civil society to add the principle of capturing unearned social value of land, intrinsic to the right of the city. This enabled the implementation of appropriate land value capture tools. Value capture represents interventions in the market and refers to a process by which all or a portion of increments in land value attributed to public and community investments are recouped from the market by the public sector. The use of value capture mechanisms can provide additional resources that assist the state in meeting its constitutional obligation to achieve the progressive realization of socio-economic rights to all its citizens. In 2013, Sao Paulo collected $130 million through the sale of building rights from urban operations using a mechanism popularly known as CPACs. The million-dollar question is, what are CPACs and urban operations? Urban operation is an identified area within the city, either in the form of a node or district that is spatially targeted for further development using financial mechanisms. This area is strategically selected with a clear understanding of the land market and urban economy of the city. In South Africa, this is similar to an urban development zone or a social restructuring zone. CPACs are certificates of additional building potential. It is a sophisticated mechanism designed to charge for development rights. Essentially, they are bonds which give a bondholder certainty that once the rights are sold to them, the municipality will deliver the necessary bulk infrastructure required to develop the targeted property. A bond, in this sense, does not create debt. CPACs are sold electronically, and once sold, the city issues a certificate that affirms the conferred additional development potential rights. In South Africa, a bundle of rights are given once a property owner goes through a development application approval, changing the zoning of the land. Therefore, the value of well-located land, ripe for development due to public infrastructure investment, through no effort by the property owner, for example, a property along a MyCity bus route, increases in value. CPACs are sold at an auction through an electronic system that allows for transparency and monitoring. These bonds are not sold all at once. They are sold over a period of time, allowing the city to test the market as well as cut down on speculative tendencies. This also avoids flooding the market with development rights and forces the city to respond to the markets at hand. The price of the bonds are in fact determined by the market demand for development within the identified urban operation. The revenue generated from CPACs is then used for public investment. This can be in the form of settlement upgrading, social housing, public transport, or other social delivery infrastructure improvements. This public spending would usually fall within the urban operations. However, in some cases, areas of poverty were cross-subsidized through interlinked urban operations. CPACs have proved to be effective in areas where there is a vigorous property development market and capital markets that work. There should be enough infrastructure capacity to develop urban operation nodes in cities. The municipality requires sufficient institutional capacity to manage land value capture as a financial practice, and therefore must be political will and a strong civil society. In conclusion, CPACs have proved to be a useful mechanism with the potential to capture significant amount of surplus value that is created through collective public investment. Most importantly, it can and should be done in an equitable, efficient, transparent, sustainable and smart manner, allowing the social value of land to be captured.